Ladies and gents, hopefuls and miscontents, miscreants of all kinds, welcome to the newest in Let's Play content for the sake of content. Long live content for the sake of content. This will be a long form Let's Play. That's the first thing you got to know about this. ASTRONEER. This is the game my nephew and I, the book slayer himself, much prefer over No Man's Sky.
It's actually playable.
No Man's Sky is like adding a drop in the ocean when you try to explore it and get into it. I know a lot of people love it. I know it's considered one of the greatest gaming comebacks of all time, and I do appreciate that a lot. What I like about ASTRONEER is it implements hard science, real science. You learn. It's a lot like The Martian or the any of the Andy Weir novels or Kim Stanley Robinson hard sci-fi novels. And the number two thing, more importantly for game design, I love that it has focus. No Man's Sky, you could spend your whole life playing No Man's Sky if you wanted. This game has a beginning, a middle, and an end, and I really appreciate it for that. Now I'm gonna invite the Buck Slayer. This is a playthrough that's gonna take us a little while. We're not gonna get it done this week. We probably won't get it done this month. We're gonna shoot it little by little, episode by episode, every time Tucker's here. Eventually we'll be streaming this Let's Play. So I believe next week I intend to return to streaming, so long as everything keeps going well with Grandma. And this one's gonna take some time because it's big. So Tucker, why don't you go ahead and explain to the people how we beat ASTRONEER, how this works.
So, how we beat ASTRONEER is that each planet has some cores on it. It has cores on every hemisphere, I think, and then one in its core. And we have to awaken all the planets by powering those cores. And we beat the game by awakening every planet.
Okay, Grandma needed our help, so that turned into a whole workout and a whole thing. So we got to get back to it. Tucker, return back to how we beat this game.
So you have cores, and they're on each planet. There's like 3 on each planet. And so you have to take your time powering each of these cores. Then eventually, when you activate all the cores on a planet, that planet gets awakened. And in order to beat the game, you have to power every single one of those cores.
I want to lower the volume here a little bit. So I'm going to be digging. I mostly mine, and Tucker mostly keeps the projects going on the base. Tucker, tell me again how we deal with scrap in this game.
We need to research your grinders in order to do that.
And what did we decide the first thing we were going to research was going to be?
Wasn't that research?
Yeah.
Research station.
Okay, let's get that going.
Oh, it's already researched.
All right, cool. Wait, how?
We don't have any research
this
right now, so.
It's a totally fresh Let's Play. How was that already researched? Is that just automatic?
Yeah, that's just automatic.
Oh. All right, so they've introduced in recent patches a mission system, correct?
Yep.
How's that work?
So, you can do tasks for missions, and you can collect new pieces, or you can get resources and stuff from completing those missions.
I'm gonna die in the first 30 seconds of our Let's Play. So Tucker and I played this when it was early access, and they used to have a really cool mechanic, which was dust storms. Tell everyone a little bit about dust storms.
Dust storms, they were pretty much like the only thing you had to fear when you were on the surface, because they would blow everything.
Yes.
They would knock over platforms, and you would have to take cover, else you would get blown away too. Neither me nor Turok have any idea why they got rid of them.
Your voice is pretty good, Tucker. You're doing good. Lower your voice just a little bit, though.
Okay.
There we go. So right now, this game has a big chemistry element. Right now we're collecting resin, which you use to fabricate most parts, turn into a sort of a plastic, and carbon, which of course is the building block of all life and basically all chemistry in our whole modern world. is the most important basic resource here, because it's how we're going to get tethers. That's the one thing that maybe some people find annoying about this game, is you do have to be tethered, and you have to, just like we'd have to if we really went into deep space or onto another planet, you got to stay around your base. So even on this Earth-like planet.
Truck, take this.
I just put it on my backpack. That works. All right, thanks. Okay, now, and you have to navigate everything using your backpack. And it's kind of neat. Sometimes it's intuitive, and we'll get used to it as we go along. But it's definitely a game that I think was designed with the computer in mind. It can be a little bit more tedious to micromanage with the controller. But it's not so bad. So I'm going to get some combat, I'm going to get some tethers, and what I'll be doing, of course you'll see my viewpoint in this case. So I'm going to go ahead and start tunneling down to the center if I can. I usually mine. Tucker's going to build us the basic building blocks of a base, which will be what, Tucker?
A resource cache, the research station, and just anything else in between.
And this part of our Let's Play will be concluded when we get off this planet. What we have to do in order to actually beat this game is you basically run a circuit. You start on this planet, and then you need to go all the way out to the outer star system in this case, powering everything up, gaining technologies, because not all the resources you need are in each planet. So you increasingly have to go further and further out to get the resources you need to build the technology you need in order to build a bigger, more successful base and gather more power. So we'll have to build a really good start here. We need a really nice foundation to build our journey from, our Let's Play. But from there, what will happen is we'll have to go out and then come back in order to beat this game. And will it be part of our normal journey that we get onto the, like, basically dwarf planet where the starlight doesn't reach Tucker, or is that only when you're at the very end of this journey?
I'm not sure yet.
What was the name of that planet again?
Hold on. Look. Astropedia, and it's the last one.
Yeah, so how do I pull up the Astropedia? I should probably do this too.
You hit start, and then you go to Astropedia.
Oh, here we go.
Aatrox.
So they actually put their whole wiki, like, in this game, and it's really useful. So all these planets will be hitting. Now, at one point, there's also some moons, aren't there, Tucker?
Yeah, there's some moons, but I don't think we can land on them.
Oh. Our last journey ended on Novus, so we actually got pretty deep into the game, and we had a pretty cool base that was really efficient. We had really good power generation.
We had, like, a huge solar array.
Yeah, we were actually doing great. But we kind of lost focus, and we were like, hey, this should probably be a Let's Play.
So we just decided to wait until we could do something like this.
Yeah, and it's a good time to come to it, because that was early access, so at that time, I've got my buttons all mapped out funny. This game basically didn't run in multiplayer. Tucker, you might remember just how laggy it was.
Yeah, but sometimes it was actually really cool, because there was that one time where Truck was on one planet and I was on our main base. We were just doing our thing.
Yeah, that is one thing that you can do in this game that's neat, is you can be on multiple planets. I don't think you can do that in No Man's Sky, but Tucker could be down here, and I could go up to, like, Novus when we eventually get there, and he could just hang out if he wants and do things, and I could be mining on Novus. Most of the time what happens is Tucker keeps the base running. He keeps the home fires lit, and I go deep down into the earth like the dwarven race I am and mine away. And then we sort of team up for the actual, like, building an organization. Usually we come up with some pretty big ideas. You'll probably see that implemented a lot. Like I say, this will be a pretty, like, long form playthrough. This is not a simple game, and it's not a game that you can, like, what we did with Wonderlands, beat in 16 episodes. This is going to be very much so one of those long form Let's Plays that...
This might be one of those 100 episode Let's Plays.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully it doesn't go that far, unless we're, like, loving it and we get some love on this. And for us, love would be, hey, let's get a 1 like and 5 views on this video, all right? We'll consider that good love. And if we hit that goal, then yeah, we'll keep going, and if we can pass that. But I think this will just be a really fun project for us to do together, and, you know, very soon live. As soon as I learn my controls. Oh my god. What are my controls? It'll take me 100 episodes just to get the controls down, apparently.
Don't forget that there's some things on your gun that have storage space too, Turok. So if you open your backpack by pressing B and then you press X,
yeah.
Did you already know that?
Oh well, I still appreciate it. What all did we have going on when we had done like that epic amount of stuff? We had my gun to the point where it like had superpowers. What?
It could just drill through anything.
Yeah. How did we do that?
We had it in our backpack, I think. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's there's mods. Remember that? So go into the catalog and go to backpack. And there's stuff like catalog and stuff.
Wait. Go to the I'm like somehow I've completely forgotten the game in the last 30 seconds. Go to the backpack and then catalog. I see.
Or go to if you hit the select button.
The like iPad thing.
Yeah. Go to the backpack or go to the
small one.
Yeah, the small one, and then you go down a few spaces until you reach those mods.
I see. Boost mod and so on.
Drill mod,
Zinc.
drill mod.
Yeah, these were
Boost
nice.
mod.
I loved these. We need to get those sooner rather than later. So everything's 3D printed. Again, this is why I love this game. It is very much so like modern technology, basically, and how we would actually do this if we were to do it. If humanity was to go to the stars today, we would be basically doing a primitive version of this. We would be harnessing the chemical elements to make new stuff. We would be 3D printing stuff. We would have to stick by oxygenators. We'd be be stuck in our spacesuits, have spacesuit, will travel. It's a cool game, man. It's especially a good game for kids. Like, apparently kids play Minecraft in schools and stuff now. They should be playing this game, man.
This will teach them how to be science.
Yeah, this is science right here. I accept that I can't get my tethers to work ever. Why?
Here we go.
Can you not put tethers out while your drill is out?
I don't think you can.
Oh, that's what I'm screwing up. I don't know why I thought I could do that.
You should be able to do that.
Yeah, you should be able to do that. But I guess it makes sense. It's how you change your mods. Tucker is currently working on a tractor, and what we'll do is I'll try to dig down to the center, and then we'll try to drive our tractor down. It is not an easy task to, without any of the mods. Eventually you get a mod called like a planer and stuff, and you can build nice flat terrain. But until that point, it's going to be...
You're going to have to be precise.
Yeah, there's going to be some real difficulty in building this ramp, and this will be the deepest we've ever dug. We've never actually gotten to the center before. In fact, yesterday when we decided, hey, let's relearn this game a little bit, was the first time we had actually seen one of the cubes that we have to power up, believe it or not.
Here, Turok, I have something for you.
Okay, I'm just trying to up some of my sensitivity here. I'm actually on controller. What'd you just do?
Just slipping down the cave you're making. Here you go.
Oh yeah, sliding is like one of the funnest things in this game.
You can go ahead and place that where you want to remember something.
Well, go ahead and put that back on our home base then, because
We already have one at our base.
oh, all right. Well, we should probably keep it and put beacons on the cubes. So that'll be one of the more fun things we do. You're going to be seeing a lot of mining if you decided to go with us on this Let's Play. I'm going to be honest with you. Some of you might be cool with that. I appreciate you. But we'll do something cool probably towards the end of this Let's Play or the end of this first episode. Tucker will hopefully have our vehicles ready and we'll go scout. But we'll try to find the other cubes.
First things first, I need aluminum in order to do that, so...
Alright, so what else do we have going on besides our need for aluminum?
We need more research and more power.
And with aluminum, we need laterite, correct?
Yep, we need laterite for aluminum.
Alright. One time, Tucker and I built this insane, absolutely insane power grid that went deep under the planet. Tell them about that.
We had, like, huge solar arrays. Like, we researched the biggest solar panels possible. It costed us an insane amount of copper. To do it,
Cost.
Cost. Great.
These kids like to add past tense to their past tense. It's a Hankerson family tradition. Yeah, it cost us an insane amount of resources. And didn't we find out it wasn't even worth doing because we could have just brought the power down there in the first place? Ran generators.
Yeah, but at the same time, it was a more permanent source of power because you had to constantly resupply those generators with organic material.
What did we even power down there that we wanted electricity down there so bad?
I think it was just that way we could have a little outpost down there, like a little mining outpost for you.
So was it literally just a random goal?
I guess.
You collect bytes and that turns into research, and research is how you get new technology.
Technology is how you win.
We found our first bit of cave to Spelunk, Tucker. You'll find it on your way straight down. And being stupid like I am, I seem to have already lost where the damn base is. There it is. Yeah, I came up here because there were some resources. There are poison plants. That's like the one hazard that the game still has.
So that way you at least have some danger whenever you go into these caves.
But we definitely missed the dust storms, and I think there was even meteor storms at one time, and they should have kept going with that. Since we've last played, though, they added... what did they add? They added automatons?
Yeah, they've added automatons. But it's not like robot automaton. It's just...
Oh, how does
it's
they
just
work?
small things like... It's just small things like robot arms.
Oh, do they mine for you, or...?
You have some, like, drills that will give you a permanent source of resources. You place it on a resource deposit.
I'm assuming that's really expensive?
I'm guessing it is, yeah.
How much is it to research, just so we could even start on it?
Okay, let me just check. Okay, this might take me a minute. I got the search for it.
Alright, I'm getting us some flowerite. Flareite? What do we turn that damn thing into? I'll pull the wiki up.
Yeah, so it needs
Wiki.
7,500 bytes. And for comparison, we only have 1,000 right now. And this auto extractor requires an exo chip, which I've never even heard of, steel, tungsten carbide, and
Okay.
and we need a large printer.
It's flowerite is to make zinc. So alright, so it's definitely like a late game thing to get automatons, is what you're telling me.
Well, just for that kind of thing. But auto arms, I think, are a lot cheaper.
What do auto arms do?
Auto arms just move one thing to another place. It can just be moved to move. It can just be used to move. I don't really know how to explain it.
They move resources from like your cache to something else, or?
It can be used to move resources from storage containers to furnaces or soil centrifuges.
Okay, so it
or
automates
chemistry labs.
the refining process.
Somewhat. It's somewhat.
That's not a bad thing. That's probably worth doing, and it's fairly cheap.
I'm still looking for it.
Because basically everything has to be refined. There's very little in this game that's like you need the raw resource for it. So we should get a furnace research then, so we can at least start making some zinc and some stuff like that.
We don't have enough bytes.
Okay, so we'll get some more bytes. Now, what's the first big backpack mod? Isn't there a mod to give us like a lot more backpack space? Real mod 1 just takes ceramic. That sounds good. Ceramic. Let's check the pedia. Ceramic, Astropedia, where you at? Resources. Let's see. Refined ceramic clay. Is clay on this planet? Will I also find that in the Astropedia?
It only shows like the 2 main resources of each planet.
Oh, well, all right. I'll look it up then. Clay, Astroneer. It appears reddish brown. Okay, what planet is it on, yo? Oh, on all of the planets. All right, so we should both upgrade our drilling mod. And
Oh, you can just go to Drog. If you
What?
want to look for resources, you can just hit the Astropedia tab and go to resources. And
I
it should
asked if there was,
Oh,
but it's cool. It's cool. I've been looking at it. Thanks.
I was
Thank you.
thinking about it the wrong way.
But no, it's cool. That works. So we need to find a node of clay so we can both upgrade our drill. That'd be a way to. I'm trying to think of ways that we can have a faster, better start than we're used to.
I got more tethers for you.
Which would mean more efficient mining from the very beginning, if possible.
Did you go down into the mines?
No, I went out because it looks like clay appears above the surface. A single node of clay. It's a cluster of reddish-brown pyramid-shaped nodes. Oh, the soil centrifuge produces 6 clay with 2 canisters of soil. And how expensive is the centrifuge?
It is 750 bytes.
And would we be able to make it already if we wanted to?
Not yet. Wait. The centrifuge is actually pretty cheap. We just need aluminum and 2 compound.
So we still need laterite. I'll go back down to the mine. I just was hoping, because that's cheap, that we could go ahead and do it, because that'll help our mining to go ahead and get that first upgrade in. That'll speed things up considerably.
You want me to research the drill mod?
Well, we've got drill mid 1 already unlocked.
Oh wait, I think I might have found it.
What, clay?
I'm not sure yet. This might be ammonium.
And we have a furnace already, right?
Yeah, or we have a furnace researched. We just need...
We need
stuff.
aluminum.
Yep.
Okay. Well, you try to find clay so we can both upgrade our drill. I'll go down underground.
Yep, I got clay.
Alright, cool. Get us a bunch of clay and let's upgrade our drill mods. I'll go back down and find us the laterite.
I'm suffocating. I'm too far away.
Don't die.
No!
Are you gonna die?
Think so. There's
Use those tethers.
to live.
That's definitely one thing about this game is it makes you stay bonded to the tether. It is your umbilical.
I died.
That sucks. One upgrade to the drill will make this a lot faster, since we have to go all the way down to the damn core and then search around.
My dead body's like a few meters away.
Is that a good thing? It's not too far away.
Yeah, it's not too far away.
Plenty of stuff down here, and there's a lot of caverns in this game, which tend to be pretty fun and really resource rich. There's also no, like, combat in this game or anything like that, which I'm okay with. I just wish there were more natural things that you had to avoid.
The only combat that you see is when you're mining out plants.
Yeah, and even then, it's a very chill game, very science based game. But it can be very relaxing.
And it can look very nice sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. It looks really cool when you get everything, like, working. And you see it all light up. It feels pretty good. So, like, a major accomplishment. Gotta widen our cavern out here before we start another ramp down. We're gonna probably have to branch off 4 or 5 times to make this a spiral staircase.
Just getting all the clay possible out of this.
There's so much scrap that I want to turn in. Do we have a big thing on the researcher right now?
No.
We already did that node?
Yep, it's already finished.
That's just when it gets tricky, is when they've got like a dip like this, but I don't think that's so bad as to ruin our ramp.
Oh shoot, I need to deposit some of this. Got too many resources.
See, we gotta be careful because we gotta drive this damn thing too. I think this is navigable though. We have to not only keep it navigable, but we're gonna have to eventually run power all the way down here. Beat this damn thing. And luckily, I think this is the biggest planet. Is that right, Tucker?
I don't know. Maybe?
Wish my camera would quit zooming in. I got something going on that's causing that. That is so much compound. Let's hope, because we're gonna have to probably dig for a minute. Are you getting the clay into the furnace? We still need aluminum, don't we?
We don't have any. We don't have any aluminum, so we can't make it yet.
Okay, I'm still looking for that while we dig down to the damn core. What is going on with this stupid tether, and what's going on with my camera? I want to stay out. I want to be zoomed far, far out, please.
Just trying to harvest the remainder of this clay. There isn't that much left.
How big of a deposit did you find?
It's a decent deposit. Gotten about 10 clay from it so far. Still not finished.
There's another drill mod too that'll allow us to actually just suck the resources out of the dirt so we don't have to dig up the ground, and that's also very helpful.
And so that way you don't just have a bunch of holes around your base.
Yep. It's especially useful for organic matter that requires you to just dig out the ground to begin with. Every time you hear that ding, we've gotten a full cluster. You slowly pull out the, like, atoms of the material. It's kind of neat.
Start with super complex technology, we end with super complex technology.
I'm full, so I'm going to turn this in. There's going to be a lot of this to begin with. Just getting us a stat. We want a good start so that these episodes aren't just pure mining. They won't be if we get a good base.
We've got plenty of clay.
We do?
Yeah.
The ladder right here we come.
Okay, I can make a generator.
Oh, High Roller just came on with the Apollo astronaut's voice. Is perfect. This song is perfectly applicable to this right now. Let's go. So basically, a lot of this game boils down into throwing stuff in a big hole, though. As complex as it is, and I think probably when we do actually start doing manned missions to the other planets and establish colonies, it's probably gonna look like this too, just throwing shit into a hole. What?
Oh my god! We got a battery!
Hooray! What does that do for us right now?
Look, just stores up power. We can place this on a rover if we want to.
It's not one of those temporary ones, is it?
Nope. Look, it's on one of those permanent ones.
How'd you manage to get a battery?
Quests.
Ah, very good.
Just do it. Because I have nothing to do right now, I'm just gonna try and complete some quests. Fully charge a battery. We're almost done with that.
I mean, oh, I think I found a deposit of laterite if you want to come down here.
Okay, give me a minute. Wow, we got research.
Eyes on lithium.
Man, how far down have you dug?
I mean, I'm trying to go to the core, homie.
This is pretty impressive already. I don't think that's laterite, sadly.
That pink stuff?
No, that's not ladder.
Sure.
Yeah, this is quartz.
Oh, either way, quartz is good.
It's glass, so that's good.
That'll make us solar panels.
I think we also need copper to do that, so copper is found on mountains on this planet.
I thought you found malachite. Remember last time? I think maybe they've changed it up and they've made it so malachite or solar panels are achievable on this first planet. We'll see.
We've got a research object, so I'll just be heading up now. Oh, I found malachite. Not malachite,
Shredder. You need aluminum for the shredder too, right?
yeah.
So we can start utilizing this junk.
Oh wait, no, we need iron in order to do that.
Okay, can we do iron on the first planet?
I don't know. probably available on all planets.
While I run this up, you look. If you don't find it, I'll look it up on the Dr. Google.
Okay. Resources. Iron. Hematite. Hematite is found on Glacio surface and Glacio in Novus caves. We are not on Novus and we are not on Glacio, so I don't think we can get iron.
Okay, so that's more late game, and that's what. Why would they put so much debris on this first planet and yet?
Found laterite.
Where's our researcher? There it is. All right, good. Where was it?
It's very little though.
Still. And our goal is to get a furnace going, correct?
Yep.
Furnace.
Laterite gets common as dirt though, so eventually we won't have to worry.
We get laterite, turn that into aluminum, build us a furnace, and then turn the clay into ceramic, and then we'll have better drill bits.
Woohoo!
All in the first episode here. Now, Tucker, if you look at the whiteboard, what was our goal of the first episode?
I think it was to get research.
Yeah, it was to get aluminum too, which we just did. I was gonna try to dig to the core in the first episode. This is looking like a multi-episode affair, though.
I think this planet might be a lot harder to dig to the center of than you think.